Hi guys, I have this Sta Rite filter that I've had for about 3 years, and I haven't cleaned it out in that length of time. So today is that day when I clean it out. It's recommended that you clean this out every year at least. And I have this Pentair pump on the side, so I'm just going to unscrew all the sides of this Sta Rite. I'm sure if you're one of them, you own one of these, you know how it all works. I'm going to let the pump air out, and then before I do that, obviously I'm gonna release this knob and release all the water out of the pump so that I can pull this entire thing off after I unscrew everything, and then we should be good to go. So stay tuned as we go step by step on how to clean your Sta Rite filtration system. Word of caution: make sure that everything on this side is off. Make sure that that doesn't attempt to come on while you are working on this. So everything is off on my end, as you can tell. So I know for a fact that's not going to come on while I'm working on this. That's my schema. Bring the air out, and then on to the next step, which is going to be opening this up with a screwdriver. Just put it in the middle and push it down until it opens. So I'm going to start here by loosening that, opening it up, letting the water out. In the meantime, I have opened up my skimmer, removed the cap, make sure that that releases everything out. Turned off my poop pump, making sure that it's off and that it doesn't come on while I'm working on this, and making sure that there's no pressure on my meter. All right, guys, so we're ready to loosen these screws and let it all out. Pull it out and clean it out. You can see I'm just putting my screwdriver in there and screwing this that way to release all the water. That's going to let out all the water. Let it all out. Let it all out. As you can see, I'm starting to unscrew some of these, and they're already coming out. When you unscrew them, completely unscrew it, and it comes out like that. As you can see, once I unscrew it, it was right there. Now it's out, and there you go. The water is still coming out. In the meantime, I'll continue unscrewing these till I pop them off, and then I'll rinse the filters if there's any need. We have all the screws on the sides removed. Now we're ready to pop off the top, and then we should be good. So as you can see, they're all down here. I have a pair of gloves that I'll be wearing to protect myself from the fiberglass. So just be equally careful when you work on these things. All right, remove the top, and now you can see the filters. You see how dirty they are. Just keep in mind as you pop them off, these arrows are pretty important. Make sure that when you put them back, that those arrows align like before. As you can tell, this arrow is pointing this way, this arrow is pointing that way. Keep track of those arrows and make sure that those are aligned after setting it up. All right, so I'm gonna pull out all these filters. As you can see how dirty they are. I'm just gonna pull them off, wash them, cleanse them, and then put them right back. So I pulled off the inner one. They're not attached to anything. You just pull them off and they come out. As you can see, look at mine. There's dirt all over huge amounts of dirt inside and on the filters themselves. So this is the inner ring and this is the outer ring. I just lifted it up. It's nothing screwed onto it or nothing attaching it to the filtration itself. So now comes the fun part, the cleaning part. All right guys, I got my hoses. I got my hoses here. I've got to put mine on stream so that it jets out with a lot of pressure. And I have my filtration filter here. As you can see all the dirt. Kind of clean the inside a little. I just kind of cleaned it out. Clean out the inside. Kind of worked on that one a little bit, clean it out. But just going to demonstrate here what I'm doing. So essentially, I'm going to go ahead and clean this. You can see it's supposed to be white. Right now it's more of a brown color because of all the dirt. I'm going to go up and down, clean it. Some of these, a better option might be just buying a new set of filtration filters. They go for about $400. I'm going to try to get the most of this one, clean it out, see how it performs. If it's still not performing great, I'll probably end up buying a new filter. Yeah, so essentially that's what's going to happen. I'm going to clean the outside, and when I go in the inside, clean the inside as well. Take that dirt wash out until this thing is completely looking mostly white instead of this dark brown it has on it. So I'm gonna stop recording here, and then I'll kind of show you the end result. So I'm gonna clean every ounce of this filter until it's looking semi-clean. I'll do the same for the inner filter. So clean the outer filter, clean the inner filter, and make sure that it come to a semi white appearance as opposed to what it's looking like right now. So this is how you clean it with high pressure water hoses until it was clean, and then you can put it back into the filtration. All right guys, I cleaned out my my filters. Pretty impressed by how they've come out. So now it's just a matter of putting them back. I inverted this big one, the outer one, and you will see that there's a hole here on the right hand side, left hand side, and that hole is the same hole that it's going to plug into over there. Same thing with this inner filter, had the same hole on the side, and there's an arrow that points so that you can align that hole with that down there. So but yeah, cleaned it out as best as I can. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm going to monitor how this performs. I'm still seeing not an improvement in the way it's working. I'll probably purchase new filters. I think these ones have seen better days. As you can tell, some of the straps are coming out and they're slightly coming apart. So but I will shoot a video of how this looks, or how the pump is working after cleaning it up, and see if that does the job. All right, so everything is cleaned up and back in place, and we've got an O-ring here. As you can tell, I'm going to lubricate that one, and then I'm going to put the top back, screw everything back up, and we're back in business. All right, so the top is back on, and now it's time to screw the sides back on. It's just a matter of sliding them, like on this one. Make sure it slides on like that, and then once it slides on, you can go ahead and screw the rest of it. Make sure that goes through like that. Once it's on, screw it back on. I'm going to do the same thing for all the rest of them, and then I'll come back and we'll do a test run. All right, so all the rings are back on. I closed up the filtration. Everything's connected. Now I'm going to get ready to fire up the pump, get some water running, and we're all set. All right guys, got the pool working. The pump is functioning as it should, And there goes my vacuum cleaner connected through the skimmer, and it's cleaning up my pool. Working a lot better now that I've cleaned up my filter. So yeah, cleaning your filter once a year is a game changer for your pool, and I'd recommend it. Good luck with everything, guys. Thank you.